But it's also really important to me that I share with you not only the really good, exciting moments, but also like the little blips where I just don't feel great. I think that's really important that you see me as a human being because I think a lot of people don't. So I don't know. I want that disclaimer up.
Got it. Here's a rewritten version as a single, flowing paragraph without breaking for emphasis. This was supposed to be her comeback, a gritty high-stakes drama meant to erase the Snow White disaster and rebrand Rachel Zegler as a serious, bankable talent.
To all the people who are up in my DMs trying to guess what character I'm playing, I'm not going to tell you. I'm not going to answer your DMs. If you have any opinions, I don't want to hear.
But instead, the entire production was shut down. Not delayed, not restructured, but shut down mid-shoot, and all the whispers point in one direction. Rachel Zegler was the problem again.
I'm like so ready to just throw my phone away. I don't know when it's gonna happen, but I know it's gonna happen.
The studio scrambled to call it a scheduling conflict, but insiders say that's a flat-out lie. According to multiple crew members, the set had been unraveling for weeks, shouting matches, eye rolls caught on camera, and at least one assistant director reportedly threatening to walk unless something changed. And at the center of it all was Rachel, allegedly combative, dismissive, and completely out of touch with the tension she was fueling.
I don't want people to see me as ungrateful or anything like that. I was nervous that that's what this makes me look.
Your paragraph reads clearly and effectively already, but here's a slightly refined version for smoother flow and polish. Sources say it didn't start with a single dramatic outburst. It began more subtly, scoffing during line readings, showing up late with an iced coffee in hand, and carrying an air of someone who thought she was above it all. As one veteran lighting tech put it, she made it feel like we were lucky to work with her, not the other way around. Would you like the next paragraph continued in this tone?
On a talk show tonight, and I'm gonna talk shit about them on the talk show. Talking shit on the talk show. This is the one time in my life where if you have something to say, I don't want to
hear it, but it didn't stay subtle for long. Crew members claim Rachel began demanding massive script changes halfway through filming, changes that clashed with the original story arc. She allegedly pushed to rewrite scenes to better fit her image, not the character, causing growing frustration among the writers and director. And when the director gave her some light notes, basic stuff like hitting her mark and toning down the delivery, she reportedly exploded. Witnesses say she raised her voice, accused the director of undermining her talent, and then stormed off the set in full costume while the cameras were still rolling.
That she believes that she should be able to express herself and speak her truth or whatever nonsense, regardless of the consequences to everybody else.
That's when insiders say everything started to collapse. The crew's morale tanked almost overnight. A supporting actor, reportedly central to the film's emotional arc, refused to shoot another scene with Rachel unless a mediator was brought in. The makeup team began rotating shifts just to avoid stepping into her trailer. One assistant described the atmosphere bluntly. It became a walking PR nightmare.
There's two of me. Double the trouble, am I right? You can't check in. You're not an adult.
And the worst part? Rachel reportedly acted like none of it was her fault. She told people she was being targeted, misunderstood, and disrespected, even as the production crumbled around her. But here's where the story shifts from chaotic to catastrophic. This wasn't some indie film quietly falling apart behind the scenes. This was a major studio project, carefully positioned to redeem Rachel's image after months of backlash over Snow White. Instead, it did the opposite. It confirmed every rumor. The diva behavior, the script meddling, the uncoachability. She didn't just fumble the comeback. She set it on fire. Would you like help continuing the piece or tightening the full narrative?
I don't want people to see me in a weakened state.
Zegler's career now looking like it is seriously on life support.
And while all of this was playing out behind the scenes, the internet was doing what it does best: digging up receipts. Reddit threads exploded, meme accounts had a field day, and the phrase, "she's not unlucky, she's unlikable," started trending. Because after two high-profile meltdowns, people began connecting the dots.
Address the elephant in the room. I'm the hottest person in the world.
Cue the laugh. Really not about the love story at all, which is really, really wonderful.
Like, who has been the most exciting person for you tonight? Oh my God. Besides, but shut took the words out of my mouth. Besides,
I'm a narcissist. I will elbow everyone out of the way to play the part. It's Hollywood, baby.
What an idiot I've been as a young person in this industry who has no filter and no idea what she's doing.
I don't need your business.
But Rachel?
She didn't go quiet. She didn't reflect.
Instead, she went live on Instagram, hoodie on, sarcasm dialed up to 10, and ranted. Not a formal statement, not a studio-approved apology, just Rachel eye-rolling and mocking the situation while fans in the comments watched in disbelief. Everyone's ignoring my calls, whatever, it's chill. Except it wasn't chill. It was reckless. Allegedly, Rachel broke her NDA. Multiple sources claimed she violated non-disparagement clauses by talking trash about the production while it was still filming. Lawyers were reportedly brought in, frame by frame, to dissect her live stream.
Why?
Because if she breached her contract, the studio could cut her loose without a full reshoot, and rumor has it, that's exactly what they're planning.
Rachel Zegler was supposed to believe is just so striking that even the supermodel like Gal Gadot is supposed to be homicidically jealous of her. I mean, we're supposed to completely suspend our disbelief.
They are pretending like Rachel Zegler is the first of them all when she looks like Lord Farquaad in the film.
All of Andrew's scenes could get cut. Who knows?
Even insurance providers are said to be spooked. When a lead actor becomes the biggest liability on set, you don't just lose time, you lose millions. And Hollywood doesn't take that kind of risk lightly.